Supply chain issues have plagued the container side of the shipping market during much of 2020.
Maersk made more in 2021 than it did.
Welcome to a deep dive into the hidden, intricate world of the global shipping empire. In this video, we will explore the lesser-known, yet incredibly influential aspects of the global shipping industry. Have you ever stopped to think about how everything you buy, from electronics to clothing, gets to you? Or how shipping routes, vast networks of maritime trade, and towering shipping magnates shape our global economy? Shipping isn't just about moving goods from one place to another. It's the unseen engine that powers the global economy, impacting everything from the price of the morning coffee you drink to the availability of vital medical supplies during a crisis. What may appear to be a simple, mundane industry is in fact a world of complex dynamics and hidden power. Shipping routes, large multinational companies, and even the smallest of port authorities wield immense influence over international trade, policy, and geopolitics. We'll take you behind the scenes to uncover how these elements interact and how they might even dictate the course of global events. Whether you're an entrepreneur, an investor, or simply someone curious about the vast, interconnected systems shaping our modern world, understanding the secrets of global shipping is essential. We'll show you how shipping not only drives economies but also influences the political landscape, affects the prices of goods, and shapes environmental policy. Buckle up and join us on this fascinating journey through the vast, often invisible world of the global shipping empire. The global shipping network is more than just a system of trade routes. It's the lifeblood of modern economies. Picture a vast web stretching across the globe, connecting continents through major trade arteries like the Panama Canal, the Suez Canal, and the Strait of Malacca. These vital passages allow goods to be transported efficiently, reducing both travel time and costs. But it's not just about getting products from point A to point B. These shipping routes connect economies, facilitate trade, and enable the flow of resources and products in ways that affect everything from your smartphone to the availability of clean drinking water. At the heart of the shipping network are the companies that operate these shipping lanes. Behemoths like Maersk, MSC, and CMA CGM have substantial control over shipping routes, setting prices and determining availability. This concentration of power means that the decisions made by these companies can have far-reaching effects, sometimes even causing ripples across entire economies. These companies work closely with port authorities, terminal operators, and logistics providers to ensure the smooth flow of goods. The result? A seamless system that keeps global trade running day in and day out. But shipping isn't just about logistics and operations. It's also a powerful geopolitical tool. Countries that control major shipping routes, such as Egypt with the Suez Canal, or Panama with its namesake canal, hold significant strategic leverage. Their control over these choke points can affect everything from global shipping rates to the political and economic stability of regions. This intersection of economics and geopolitics gives shipping its hidden, often overlooked, power. Shipping has a direct and profound impact on the global economy. It is the backbone of the global supply chain, enabling goods to flow seamlessly between regions. Whether it's raw materials coming from Africa, consumer goods made in China, or oil transported from the Middle East, shipping is how the world gets the things it needs. The impact of shipping on global economics is immense. Shipping routes that are open, efficient, and cost-effective drive economic growth by allowing businesses to access new markets. Think of countries like Singapore or the UAE, whose economies have boomed thanks to their strategic positions on key shipping routes. The Port of Singapore is one of the busiest in the world and serves as a global hub for maritime trade, attracting billions in investment and creating a thriving economy. On the other hand, shipping costs, especially when disrupted, can have devastating effects on economies. Rising fuel prices, increased port fees, or disruptions due to global events, like the COVID-19 pandemic or natural disasters, can cause shipping costs to skyrocket, making goods more expensive. For countries that rely heavily on exports or imports, any fluctuation in shipping costs can impact everything from domestic inflation rates to trade balances. A key case study illustrating this is landlocked countries. These nations face unique challenges in accessing international markets. because they lack direct access to seaports. For example, Bolivia and Paraguay have been forced to negotiate complex agreements with neighboring countries to ensure their goods can reach global markets. This highlights how vital shipping is to global economic integration and prosperity. While shipping might appear to be simply about logistics and transport, the reality is much more intricate. The shipping industry is rife with power dynamics that often go unnoticed, but can influence everything from labor rights to international policy. In the shipping world, a few giant corporations control most of the market. These companies, such as Maersk and Mediterranean Shipping Company, dominate global shipping, accounting for a huge percentage of container shipping. As a result, these companies often have significant influence over pricing, market conditions, and even political decisions. They have the power to manipulate supply chains, adjust shipping rates, and determine the flow of goods across the world. With such concentrated power, it's easy to see how monopolies or oligopolies within the shipping industry can drive up costs and reduce choices for businesses and consumers alike. But it doesn't stop there. Shipping magnates also play a substantial role in shaping global trade policies. Through lobbying efforts, these companies can influence international regulations that affect everything from trade agreements to environmental standards. Their financial clout often enables them to ensure policies are crafted to favor their interests, sometimes at the expense of workers' rights or local economies. For instance, many shipping companies operate under flags of convenience, meaning they register their ships in countries with lax labor laws to save money on wages and benefits, leading to poor working conditions for many seafarers. Moreover, the shipping industry is marked by a certain degree of secrecy. Behind the scenes, companies collaborate or engage in tacit agreements to maintain high freight rates, reduce competition, and increase profits. This hidden manipulation of the global supply chain can have consequences that trickle down to consumers, businesses, and even entire nations. Shipping plays a vital role in the global economy, but its environmental impact is undeniable. The shipping industry is responsible for roughly 3% of global greenhouse gas emissions, primarily due to the heavy fuel oil used by many vessels. While shipping may be less energy intensive than air or road transport, the sheer volume of cargo shipped across oceans each day makes it a major contributor to climate change and pollution. Addressing the environmental impact of global shipping has become a critical issue in recent years. International bodies like the International Maritime Organization, IMO, have set ambitious targets to reduce emissions, aiming for a 50% reduction in greenhouse gases by 2050. Additionally, new technologies and practices are being explored to make shipping greener. These include cleaner fuel alternatives, energy-efficient ship designs, and even the development of wind-powered ships. However, the shipping industry faces a delicate balancing act, sustaining growth while minimizing environmental harm. For the shipping industry, adapting to environmental sustainability requirements isn't just about compliance, it's also an opportunity for innovation. Companies that prioritize sustainable practices, whether through reducing carbon emissions or investing in greener technology, will find themselves well-positioned to lead the industry in the coming decades. As global shipping continues to evolve, the industry is poised for significant transformation driven by technological advancements, changing geopolitical realities, and emerging market demands. Technologically, automation and artificial intelligence are already beginning to revolutionize the shipping industry. Automated vessels, powered by artificial intelligence, could reduce human error and enhance safety at sea. Additionally, blockchain technology is improving transparency in global shipping, making it easier to track shipments and reduce fraud. Innovations in data analytics and predictive modeling are helping companies optimize shipping routes, reduce costs, and improve supply chain efficiency. Geopolitical shifts will also play a major role in reshaping shipping routes. As climate change opens up new possibilities, the Arctic route is becoming more navigable, potentially cutting travel time between Europe and Asia by weeks. This new route could open up new markets but also shift the balance of power in global shipping. Emerging markets, especially in Asia and Africa, are becoming increasingly influential in the global shipping landscape. Countries like China, India, and Vietnam are investing heavily in port infrastructure, making them key players in future shipping operations. With growing economies and increasing demands for goods, these regions will likely become major centers for global trade. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking content, and thank you for being part of our journey into the hidden secrets of global shipping.